All right. Let's try this again. Talk about bad timing. Just Anthony Thomas, what's good, my guy? What's up? What's up? What's up with y'all? What's good? Soup, flowers. That's what's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? What's good? What's up, Stacey? What's up, Stacey? Yeah, I know. I just instantly ended my last live because I got a phone call. It's like I was trying to not to. Anthony Mitchell, what's good? What's good with y'all, man? Yeah, so I'm just talking about it was just bad timing. I was trying to see to where like either I can keep live but obviously you can't do that. So yeah, but yeah. But no, man, just chilling on this evening, man. I know it's a little late night stream, but just nothing too crazy, man. Got my steps in. How you been, homie? I've been good, man. Been good, man. Been blessed, So hey, keep it moving, man. Just still, man, grinding every day. Moving health wise and stuff. Just getting better by the day, brother. So Stacey. D, what's good? What's good, man? I watch y'all video of Nephew Tommy. Bro, Nephew Tommy is just hilarious, man. Internet like, what's good, my guy? Bro, Nephew Tommy is just, bro. His prank calls are just classic. You just can't, you just can't go wrong with that, man. So you definitely can't. So let's see, Brandon, would you ever link up? Oh yeah, definitely, man, for sure. So I know it's been a minute since I have, and so it's probably my dogs jumping on if y'all hear it in the background and stuff. But yeah. Last week I started working out. What, man? That's what's up. And getting in shape. Steps in. Also, man, that's what's up. That's what's good to hear, my guy. Man, that's what's good to hear. When's the next video coming out? Man, it is definitely coming out. I'm trying to, man, I don't know. So much still going on right now. I'm trying to, find, exactly what I want to put out and stuff. Of course, I still want to do reaction videos and stuff, but, I think my main channel, I want to, just focus on current events or, just, commentary or whatnot, or, of course, my vlogs and stuff. When it comes to reaction videos, if anything, I'm still want to, I mainly want to do, of course, start doing, like, live reactions and stuff. So that's what I'm definitely in the process of learning or doing. So, yeah. I've been gonna watch them that champion dub and watch. Man, I don't think. When is Elimination? I watched Raw yesterday. When is it? I think. Is it this weekend, I believe? I want to say, oh, this is Saturday. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to link up with him or anything like that. Still kind of in the process, man, of just, man, trying to get stuff done on my end to where it's just, let's just say, it'll be easier to go, back and forth over there, whatnot, or just go anywhere in that matter, man. So, yeah. But what was I saying? It's up Saturday. When it comes to linking up with Dub and Ross, I'll definitely without a doubt. It's been a minute, man. I want to say last time I linked up with them is when they did the social garden, man, the live stream reaction and stuff. So yeah, it's been a lot going on my ends, But regardless, hey, I'm still pushing, man. Still, honestly, not the same without you, man. I know, man. I ain't number, man. I miss them good old days, man. Them good old, post, or pre-stroke, like pre-stroke, situation and stuff. But yeah. But of course, in due time, man. It's just, still got a lot going on in my side. It's just basically been just trying to build up, of course, my own community or whatnot, and to where I can definitely, it will be a breeze to constantly link up with them, when it comes to reaction videos or any type of videos in that matter and stuff. So like I said, 2026 is just, it's up. Yeah, your health comes first. Oh, exactly. Yes, it definitely does, man. I just finished my laps today. Of course, I went to the park, did a couple last minute. Did y'all get y'all steps in? Like I said, hey, don't mind it here. I know I'm sorry. It's been a minute since I got a cut. At the end of the day, man, as long as you walking, of course, doing your little laps, from either, outside your neighborhood, in your apartments, wherever you stay at, hey, that's all that matters. Just that little simple steps, man. You putting the work in, so. Shout out to all 7 of y'all that are in here, man. Let me go back to the comments, see if I missed anything. He said, brother, we went to the mission, man. How you been, homie? I'm straight enough for time. What's up, there, brother? Man, would you ever link up? Last week, guys.
Joe Proctor. Why am I not surprised to see you? You know he didn't do this.
I don't know if y'all hear, I'm watching Power in the back, like reruns and stuff. I just put the TV on, and so, yeah. Last week I started working. Yes, what's up? Yeah, definitely, man, Shay, what's good with that? What's amazing is also, man, are you counting your calories too? Calorie deception, calorie I cannot. Why can I not say that?
He took great care of me.
Damn, y'all probably gonna. I'm trying to say, damn. Calorie deception. Why the hell could I not say? Damn, what is going on? Calorie deficit. Damn, there we go. Deficit. Damn, why the hell did you took me water? Damn, that's when you know it's bad, when you're laughing at your own self. Calorie deficit. Are you at that, my God? Are you definitely watching what you eat? You counting your calories too? Because, man, at the end of the day, like, bro, just cutting back on your eating, bro. That's mainly the main thing you have. That's half the battle, more than half the battle. So, did you see the Masked Man last time? It was Austin Theory. Now it's either. I saw him, honestly, of course, like anybody. I thought it was Seth Rollins, but apparently it's not. Or maybe Jericho. That would be crazy if it's Jericho, honestly, because there's been rumor that he was supposed to come back, to the WWE. That would be amazing if it's Chris Jericho. That would be one hell of a comeback. Because I'm like, bro, it's only right, man. You still doing it? You still hanging in there, man? Just come back to WWE. Today was leg day from That's What's Up. Hey, now look, man, leg day can be very critical to a lot of people. I know a lot of gym gurus, they do not like leg day. Me, I can honestly say, even when I was a big guy before, I didn't have a disabled left leg, which I'm, still constantly can't wait to get, my health back when it comes to that. I used to enjoy leg day, unless maybe I didn't do it as much, I put as much effort into that. But bro, yeah, leg day is definitely it's a must, So shout out to you, my guy, man, to hanging on there when it comes to doing leg day. Yeah, understand. Yes, sir. Honestly, I know, man. Like I said, it definitely. I know it's not the same. They're doing Dub and Ross, they're doing their thing as well. But of course, I get that a lot too. Honestly, like I said, there's been many days where I wish I can turn back time and stuff. But I mean, only God can do that. So it's only up from here. But of course, man. Sometimes you just got to reminisce on the good old days, and I'm like, damn. What happened? But anyway, it is what it is. Like, so yeah. But still, I appreciate the love and support from y'all, man. Even though I really don't constantly put out content like that. But hey, the fact that y'all still rocking with me, that's what's up. And I promise y'all, man, the content is coming. Like, it's. I know I've said that many times, but yes. Yeah, you have all the time in the world, buddy. You'll be back with them soon. That's appreciated, man. Appreciate it. I think you are doing this until Braun. I think doing this until Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins are both cleared, and plus, this gives the Vision a story. Yes, that's very true. Because Lord knows, yeah, the Vision can definitely that would be one amazing storyline and stuff. Speaking of that, any wrestling fans and stuff, man, how did y'all feel about Logan Paul, saying that? Of course, he implemented his whole, I think, $16+ million buyout when it comes to that Pokemon card, and he put that in his speech, and I'm like, bro, was that necessary? Like, come on, my God. I know, I get it. It's marketing. He's going to do whatever it takes to even for the people to hate him more, but I'm like, it's just like, come on, Logan. If I didn't know, man, Logan Paul, he sold his I think his rare Pokemon card. I forgot exactly which one it was, but I believe he sold it for like 16, 20 mil or something like that. And I can't knock it, but I'm like, hearing shit like that, bro, and I know I'm not the only one, it makes you regret like not taking fully care of your like first edition Pokemon cards and stuff. Cause I know like everybody else, everybody had that binder of Pokemon cards, holographic or anything like that. Man, the weather is actually good in Houston right now. It's 70 something degrees and stuff. It's a little chill. It's not windy as much. You know, it just felt good and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, when it comes back to being young and neglectful when it comes to Pokemon cards and stuff, like you can only imagine how much those cards are worth now. And I'm like, as an adult seeing it, I'm like, I don't need to see, I don't need to hear about that. Like, like I spent I don't know how much money when it comes to man birthday, Christmas, and also man being the only child at one point. So much money on like Pokemon cards from like '99 to like early 2000. Like I was just Pokemon crazy, like everybody was, man. Pokemon Red, Blue, I had like the Pokemon Yellow, man, with the special edition Game Boy Color. That was boy, you couldn't tell me nothing. And I looking back now, I'm like, bro, I wonder if I had Pokemon cards that would low key be worth something nowadays. So you never know. That's something that I guess you just really don't need to know. So yeah. I heard they setting up Logan versus Bad Bunny. That would be an interesting match, Bad Bunny and stuff. That would be a crazy match, man. We need you back with Dub and Ron to be reacting to videos, man. Man, appreciate it, man. Annoying, I think annoying orange like 41. I appreciate it, man. But hey, once I get a lot of stuff taken care of, man, equipment wise or whatnot, to where, of course, from time to time, I can link up with them, and of course, do reaction videos and just make it feel like it was the old times and stuff. But yeah. Hey, Logan Paul, no matter what, he's a bum. I mean, yeah. And look, I'm never one to like knock somebody's hustle and stuff, but I'm like, my God, it's just the fact that
The day Greg died, St. Patrick.
he's not really the best person, but it is what it is and stuff. But yeah. We needs to go back to rock music, heavy metal. Now I will say this, I don't mind, of course, certain rap songs and stuff when it comes to WWE and stuff. But I will say this, certain artists, I'm like, yeah, they really got no bitches being on WWE. And I'm like, hey, bring back the heavy metal from time to time. I mean, or bring back rock music too. That's what's up. I know certain people don't want to hear like, certain artists, certain rap artists, certain female rap artists at that on WWE. But hey, it is what it is, man.
We don't even know if Proctor's going to call you up as his witness. Conflict of interest is pretty clear. We don't want to have Proctor embellish.
Did you watch the Bad Bunny halftime? Oh, of course I did, man. What was your reaction? Yeah, I talked about this on my last live. I loved it. It was amazing. Like I said, man, Jay-Z and the whole Rock Nation on Super Bowl, they knew what they were doing with when booking Bad Bunny, because regardless if you don't know Spanish, you can play a Bad Bunny song, anywhere, and you will hear all ethnicities and cultures, man, jam to Bad Bunny, even though you don't know the words and stuff. It's just the beat, it's just an amazing feeling. So yeah, I do agree, or I will say that when it comes to Super Bowl shows, I feel like it should be a diverse of like, of course, either your rap or your rock and stuff. They've done it in the past. I want to say it was Bruno Mars, and I think then after that it was like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I think they joined them or something like that. That's dope. Or even back in like 2019, I want to say it was Maroon 5, and then it was Maroon 5, Travis Scott, and then Outkast, or like Big Boy and stuff, and little stuff like that. That's amazing. I feel like that's an all around dope Super Bowl show, to where anybody with different genres, man, they can fully enjoy the music. So, but yeah, Bad Bunny performance was amazing. Turning Point halftime, that show was complete trash. What I've seen and stuff, like, hey, I like country too, but that one song, bro, I just constantly hear it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, it's that like, I just want to drive my truck. I just want to cut my grass. I'm like, bro, come, that that was just complete garbage. I'm like, hey, I don't know who the dude Buddy was and stuff, but I'm like, y'all couldn't get any other Like that song just sounds so depressing. I'm like, bro, can you not, like, are you not allowed to do that? Like you were, and I love country music too, honestly. But there's a draw, man. There's a limit to country music I can listen to, and I'm like, that's one of them. I'm like, yeah, let me just change that because that just seems so boring. But yeah, WWE needs changing the themes, and people are annoyed. Well, yes, it's very true, man. People are definitely annoyed. It's 45 in Sacramento, man. That's what's up. And it's raining. 45 degrees in Sac. I didn't even know I didn't even know California got that cold, which is crazy, man. So 45. It was like that like 2 weeks ago down here. Did you want? Yeah, but yeah, WWE definitely needs to change it up and stuff. We shall see though. Um, we just gonna see how. I got high hopes for Elimination Chamber. I think it's gonna be A1. You know, it better be because damn. So, speaking of that, I heard about Kevin Nash, the whole controversy with him and I forgot Buddy's name, but he basically called him Bojangles, and he needs to be more urban. I'm like, Kevin Nash, like I be, it's like the older people get, they just really have no filter, and I get it to an extent, but I'm like, bro, what do you mean by that? And like usually, if y'all know Kevin Nash personally, y'all know he cool. He's not on that controversial stuff, but I'm like, bro, come, Ronda right back in the UFC. She is gonna fight Gina. I did not hear about that. Ronda Rousey back in, what, like, kudos to her. She got to do something because honestly, anything else, it just ain't really working out. So that's great. Montreal, Canada, 23 degrees. Woo, man. That is freezing. Did you see Stephanie make Liv Morgan cry? Yeah, I did see that. Which is crazy. You know, all over IG and stuff. Yeah, Ronda Rousey. I would say I think she's very past the prime. You know, her wrestling career was her acting career was definitely yeah. I mean, but Kevin Nash apologized to him, but he was super racist to him. And that's crazy. You know what's the crazy thing about that Kevin Nash? Kevin Nash was not known to be racist like that. He was low key down with us. So I don't know what was up with him and saying it. You know what's crazy though? I think when Hulk Hogan died, I think he said something too that was kind of out of line. I'm like, you didn't expect Kevin Nash to have that type of reaction. Like he low key told us to like shut the f up when it comes to Hulk Hogan having a racist past. And once again, it wasn't just us. We're like, we're disappointed in of course Hulk Hogan, but it was just all around. Everybody was just low key. They were disappointed in Hulk Hogan, and I didn't really like his reaction to that. Like he just low key told us, even black people, to like shut the f up. And I'm like, bro, come on, Kevin Nash, what is up with that? What about Ryback? What about Ryback and stuff? Yeah, I don't see him not being in WWE no more. Like, nah, it's just. I still remember when Holly Holm knocked that run. Yes, and there we go. And I think that's what, bro. I think that's what made Ronda Rousey exit from UFC completely. Like that was official. Of course, I think after that she did, I think, Fast and Furious. So I think she instantly went to wrestling, and she adapted the whole Rowdy Rousey with the Roddy Piper. And I'm like, it was never. No, I'm sorry. Ronda Rousey is not really. He kind of cringe to sometimes in YouTube. Yeah, he did. He definitely does, man. Especially with the whole thing with Ross and stuff. I'm like, my God, like you just got nothing but time to just criticize other YouTubers and just other people like that. Like my God, weren't you a professional wrestler at one point? But yeah, I used to call him Rye Bitch and all that stuff. That was low key hilarious, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. But yeah, Holly Holmes, I remember she Sonic rings the hell out of Ronda Rousey, man. I want to say she got knocked out twice around that time. It was Holly Holmes, and I think it was another Brazilian boxer or something that she just knocked a complete. She knocked the life out of Ronda Rousey, and a lot of people said like, yeah, for the longest, he has a thing with Ross. Yeah, apparently he does, man. I don't know. But it was when Ronda Rousey got knocked out. That's when a lot of people basically said, like, look, we told y'all that she was she was overrated when it comes to the UFC. So yeah. Mike Tyson gonna fight Mayweather in Africa. Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, you got two boxers that are completely out of their prime and stuff. You know, of course, Mike Tyson is still the greatest, and of course, you know, Mayweather. You know, in his prime, you know, he was a GOAT too. But I think, you know, that's just an instant cash grab. Of course, everybody's gonna see it. I just hope it ain't nothing like the whole Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, because that was a complete catastrophe. So hopefully they got all their ducks, you know, all their plans in order, whatnot, before they make it official. Because yeah, the weight difference, though, oh yeah, exactly that too. Like yeah, I didn't even think about that too. Yeah, Mike Tyson, yeah, he's definitely 200 plus, man. I mean, think about Mike Tyson, man. He's been a beast, man, since the 90s. Like he's been a swole dude, man, since like day one and stuff. And of course, yeah, Mayweather's like a buck, you know, 49. You know, Mayweather's been that little slim dude, man, but he's always packed a punch. So yeah, that's definitely a different weight difference, man. I don't see how that's gonna be one odd exhibition, but Mayweather, 50 Tyson, yeah, Mayweather, 50 Tyson. That is true, yeah. Mayweather's 50 now, damn, man, bro. The fact that Mike Tyson is 60 now, bro. All of our legends are getting old, man. It's like, bro, we are constantly reminded that we are getting old by seeing the younger generation grow up and like seeing our older generation get old. I'm like, bro, there's some people that are like, you've seen low key you've seen them like young your whole life, and now you see them they're in their 60s and 60 plus. I'm like, man, bro, like, hey, but that's all about life, man. It's all about, you know, different generations. And so Booty Flakes, what's up, man? Hey, that's one that's one unique name, man. So it's not let's not forget Floyd Mayweather knocked out the Big Show. Oh yeah, that's, man, I forgot about that too as well. That was playing WE playing to win. Yeah, that's it. Very true. Mike Tyson in his prime was a beast back in it, bro. And which is crazy. I remember seeing. I was like 6 years old when the whole Mike Tyson was still in his like prime, man. Especially with the whole Holyfield. I remember seeing that live, and of course I don't really know what was going on when they started like when him and I think the management and like his whole team, like I think everybody just hopped in the ring and just started like squabbling. I'm like, damn, what happened? And then that's when I said, like, man, I think he bit his ear. And I was like, damn, that's what boxing is? Because I was a little naive, little kid. And I'm like, man, so you can do that in boxing? You can bite people's ears? And I'm like, man, no. Instantly, I regret it. Like, no, you can't do that. So, remember when Tyson had beef with Stone Cold back then? Yes, I remember that too. See, that was those attitude days, boy. That was jam. You can't beat those days, man. That's, bro. WWE was peak. Like it was just. What do you mean? He said, "What do you mean?" Thing. Oh, I'm about to say, y'all. He took the message back. So. What are your thoughts on people not liking? Co-host on the podcast. Ben Smith. I don't really know much about that one. I know he does have a podcast. Who's his co-host? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm trying to think. Did I see something about that? What do you think? What do you think was in the crate? That's a good question too. I honestly have no idea what's in that crate. But I hate the fact that we gotta wait till like Elimination Chambers to open it. Or did it say that, or did it say WrestleMania or something? I don't know. No, I don't know. It wasn't WrestleMania. It was, I think it was I think next week. Didn't it say like what, February 2/28 or something like that? Michelle, he's his co-host. So I'm speculating that is 2K or bad, but now that's too. Now that's crazy that the fact that it can be, you know, one of those wrestlers in there. anything that just fuels the rumors that, man, Jericho, he's just basically, he's like confirmed. So did you hear about Shane McMahon? And he's gonna be a generation. I did not hear about that. Hey, shout out to Shane McMahon, man. That's, hey, AEW is steady cooking. You know, while WWE is still like, you know, of course it's still the top dog, but you know, it's kind of, you know, from time to time. There's no AEW, man. They just slowly, you know, they just slowly rising. So yeah. That's man. It said 10. Yeah, 228-26 elimination champions. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So man, that's gonna shout out to Shane McMahon, man. I definitely got a lot of respect for him, especially after seeing that documentary of Mr. McMahon and yeah, that man, dog, like, man, you know, just seeing that the fact that, you know, Shane McMahon, the fact that he was his dad, he was, you know, basically they thought he was maybe like he was like a little rich son or something like that. The fact that every night before Raw or SmackDown and stuff, he was basically helping the equipment managers or the equipment employees, man, building the wrestling ring stuff. So that's what's up. So I can't wait to see it, bro. Film signs with him. Yeah, that exactly, man. But too, and I'm not a fan of TNA or NXT. Man, me seeing you in the clutch, man. I appreciate it, Brandon. Yeah. So if you might hear the I don't know what they doing upstairs, man. The vacuum. I think it's a vacuum or something if y'all see that. But yeah. Man, I definitely miss being a part of, man, being part of the clutch squad and stuff. But you know, hey, you know, let's see what the future holds, man. It's like I said, shout out to them and stuff, but all I know is I'm constantly, man, I just gotta, you know, just definitely, man, build up my brand, you know. You ever watch TNA? I haven't watched TNA in a minute, but I used to. So, you ever watch TNA? When you coming back, man, I mean, it's like I said, man, I definitely gotta, man, just, you know, I hop in from time to time, like, you know, when do the streaming and stuff, you know, I know it's been a minute too with that, but, you know, from time to time, like, I know they did the live stream and stuff, you know, I was there with them as well. So yeah, I mean, it's just, man, just so much going on mine and stuff. And definitely once I start be able to, you know how to work, I think either Twitch or, man, do it's not it's like a streaming to where we can all link up to, or maybe I can link up with them consistently. I mean, you know, of course from time to time. I mean, yeah, so definitely be pretty soon, my guy. You know, of course, like officially back. I mean, that's of course we talked about that as well. You know, I mean, you know, they're doing their thing and stuff, and of course, man, I just gotta constantly do my own thing too as well. So, do you think the Masked Man will be attack Bronson win next week? Oh, definitely, man, because they definitely good. What's good, y'all? Yeah. Actually, man, the Masked Man is low key. It's more entertaining, you know, with doing that. So, yeah. Every now and then I go back to watching any clutch videos that feature you and think my such really needs to come back, man. I appreciate it, Annoying Orange, man. And I think there was one video came across my feed, and I'm like, man. Yeah, I look a lot different. And I'm like, so yeah. It's my dog right here, man, trying to see. It's crazy, man. She just knows I'm on live and stuff, and she just wants her time, man. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm definitely gonna not gonna be too much on here. So this is crazy, man. Dogs know when I'm like, look, she just look, come on, see, I think she wanna hop on live for a little bit. Yeah, come on, you wanna get on live? Let me see. Oh, then now she want to see. Now she want to act like she. See, I said, dogs know, man. I swear that dogs are smart than we know. I swear. Like, see if I can turn the. I actually got my camera on the tripod. You see? Can I turn it? Yeah. Hold up. Look now, look. Not me. That. This is Nala, y'all. This is my dog. She's a German Shepherd / Husky. And yes, she gets away with so much because of her looks. Don't end up, see, She about to hit. She about to cancel the live. See, look at that. So had her about like 4 years now. Yeah, first time being a dog owner, and I'm like, man, I officially became like a dog lover / animal lover ever since, man. Like, it's amazing how much, you know, dogs help when it comes to people's like mental well-being and stuff. Like, you can be going through the most darkest days, and next thing you know, you just, you know, a little, you hear, you know, you feel like a little paw on you and stuff. Like, dogs know when you're sad or mad about something, you know, they're going, you know, but yeah, some little fur baby and stuff. But apparently I read that Braun Breaker should be back at WrestleMania. Man, that's what's up though. But yeah, you like Trick, he got that line from gift. Oh man, appreciate it, man. The little torch gift, man. Let me see.
Can you describe her body,
Appreciate it. Oh yeah.
Mr. Kelly? Ethan.
Sent the torch, man. I didn't know you can do that and stuff. Like I said, bro, there's so much, man. I need to learn about this as well and stuff. Like, I learn something new every time I hop on live and stuff. But yeah, once again, man, I appreciate the like, man. I appreciate for y'all tuning in, man. I think WrestleMania 42 is going to be better than it was last year. I hope so, man. Especially that the fact that it's still being in Las Vegas, man. I still got faith in them, even though it can be very frustrating from time to time. But yeah, Trick got that line. Trick from the movie Hustle and Flow. Oh yeah, definitely whoop that Trick. That's a classic too, man. I think I watched that movie not too long ago. But Paul, let me see Paul. There we go. Okay, anyway. But yeah, man. But no, man, I was just chilling, man. I appreciate everybody that's in here as well. Trick got that line. That Trick. Oh yeah. I think I got another. It was good, really. Benjamin was good, my guy and stuff. Okay, man. I think Westman will be Roman versus. That's what I'm waiting on. I think that's what everybody's waiting on, man. Roman Reigns and The Rock. We got a little taste of it a couple years ago, which was amazing. But man, I can't wait, man. Rock and Roman. And then after that, man, I think that would be. I don't want to say Roman retire anytime soon, but I mean, I do think he does plan on going to Hollywood, and so kind of sick of the Drew, Cody, and Fatu storyline. Yeah, I mean, it's just. I don't think they don't really stick with it the way I thought they would be. Like, it's just so different now, man, to where, I mean, but hey, it is what it is, though. But yeah, man, I'm about to hop off here. Of course, y'all can watch the playback, man, and stuff. Just a little ramble and stuff. Yes, don't mind the Goku hair, man. Like, I just got done doing the running laps and stuff. And, you know, just running too, man. Like, jogging. I still can't believe I can jog, you know, so much, man. Official Equinox. What's good, Equinox? So, yeah, man, it just felt like, it's still mind-boggling sometimes that I can actually run now. You know, not even the fact that I was, you know, disabled on my left side and stuff, which I'm still am, but, you know, I'm still, you know, slowly be getting my strength back. But the fact that I can run and, like, I don't, like, when I was big, you know, of course, y'all knew how I used to look. I can run. I had the legs and stuff, but, you know, like, run for maybe like a couple seconds and then be completely out of breath. I'm like, but the fact that I can jog with like a breeze and I'm like, I don't even get tired. I'm like, that is just crazy. But then again, it's amazing though. So yeah, it's all about running, man. Just, you know, hey, like I said, you don't gotta live, man. Of course, eat right, moderation, man. Fasting is key. And like I said, man, just constantly, man, just, you know, just walk, man. Get up and walk and stuff. But yeah. But anyway, man, I'm about to be out in a minute, man. I cannot appreciate all the love and support. And man, believe me, man, it is how you doing. Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. The way I heard that 2027 will be Roman's last year. Man, let's see, I can see that happening. Honestly, I can, man. You and Dub are getting fit. Man, that's what's exactly, man. And shout out to Dub, bro. Like, hey, look, you know, when we get to a certain age, man, we got to understand, man, health is truly wealth, especially on my end, you know, what I had went through and stuff. And just, you know, of course, genetics and whatnot, man. The fact that, you know, that Dove, you know, he recognized what he had to do. And, you know, he doing his thing. So that's what's up, man. I'm proud of him too, man. Kudos, man. I give flowers on my end, man. I see another person, man, doing their thing, man, when it comes to fitness or just growth or, you know, just, you know, changing itself for the better, man. I definitely got to recognize him, man. So, yeah. If you want more combination videos, I'm always down to make it, man. Appreciate it, man. I definitely will hit you up soon, man, because I want to start doing live reactions, man, when it comes to Twitch and whatnot. So, I mean, yeah, definitely, man. I'm definitely going to hit you up, man. Probably, man. Genetics, but yes, genetics definitely do play a huge part. And, man, genetics, man, they run... My family has a history of, like I said, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and it's just we inherited that. But you know, of course, it's being overweight, it just affects us even more and stuff. Yes, I do believe, man, you can definitely genetics can be reversed. But you know, it does start, man, just with healthy eating, man, and constantly weight. And yeah, Jelly Roll, shout out, bro. Jelly Roll looks like a completely different person now, and that's amazing. So yeah. Some people can't be fat and drop weight fast, and some people can't. Some people can't be fat. I mean, yeah, that's very true as well. But, you know, like I said, genetics do play a part in that. But, you know, trying to make some people can't. And, man, that's just amazing, man. Kudos to the people that, I guess they have like a super high metabolism, because I was one of those person that was not, I couldn't breathe. I can breathe around food, and I know I'm gaining weight just by breathing the damn food. And so does weight affect your blood pressure? Oh, definitely with it. Yes, definitely, yes. Because I ain't mean to be like, man, yes, what the hell? Like, yes. Of course, man, high blood pressure can be genetics too. You can be skinny as hell and yet have high blood pressure, but, you know, me being overweight, you know, it affects it 10 times worse. Like, you know, hypertension, you know, but they call it the silent, you know, KILLER for a reason, man. So anybody has high blood pressure, man, I would strongly advise you, man, to, man, get on that pill, get on your high blood pressure medication, or of course exercise and eat right, man. To get yourself a doctor, man, to get yourself checked out, man, because yeah, he did. I think he was like yeah, I think Jelly Roll, I think he had to be, man, I think maybe 400 plus, I believe, and stuff. So yeah, yeah, Jelly Roll was, you know, like his name, that was his pun, Jelly Roll, because that's exactly what he. So yeah. But anyway, man, it was nice talking to y'all, man. I'm definitely gonna go on live more and stuff, man. I cannot appreciate all the love and support, man. And you know, hey,